Hi friends, welcome to HIAS classes. So today we'll be discussing or we'll be solving certain questions with respect to the 2025 prelims question paper. 2022 prelims question paper has been a little bit unexpected as usually. UPSC is always unexpected. The questions with respect to current affairs we'll be seeing are questions with respect to current affairs. Current affairs ki sambandhinchina questions చూద్దాం మనము. And the question paper which we are solving here is of B set. Set B. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. This is from set B. Okay. Set B నుంచి తీసుకున్నటువంటి క్వశ్చన్ నంబర్స్. సో సిమిలర్గా మీరు మిగతా సెట్స్ వాళ్ళు జస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ దిస్. ఓకే. సో ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ విల్ బి డిస్కసింగ్ ఇస్ క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 15. సో స్టార్ట్ చేసే ముందు ఒక విషయం చెప్తా. ద కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ టాపిక్స్ వరకు వచ్చేటప్పుడు కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ అండ్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ రిలేటెడ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ చాలా వరకు వచ్చినాయి. ఇంటర్నేషనల్ కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ ఈ విషయాలకు వచ్చేటప్పుడు ద మోర్ ఫోకస్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ ద డెప్త్ ఆఫ్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ యొక్క డెప్త్లోకి వెళ్ళాడు అనమాట. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఐడెంటిఫై దట్. అండ్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్లో వాట్ ఐ విల్ బీ రైటింగ్ విత్ ద రెడ్ పెన్ విల్ బీ ది ఆన్సర్. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. సో ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, విచ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ అంటే ఇక్కడ హీఈస్ ఆస్కింగ్ ద క్వశ్చన్ అబౌట్ an international organization. International organizations is a very important area where you can always expect questions from. So, which organization launched Nature Solutions Finance Hub for Asia and Pacific? Asia and Pacific. Okay, Nature Solutions Finance Hub for Asia and Pacific. It's a straight short question, guys. You either know this or you don't know this. Okay, teliste answer pedtaru lekunte you will not know. So, what is the answer? The answer is Asian Development Bank. ADB is the correct answer. Asian Development Bank is the correct answer. Okay. We'll move to the next question. Next question sambandhinchi current affairs question. Okay. Question number 45. Again, a question with respect to an international organization. International organizations lo where India is part of is most important. That's how we study. And it is also important for us to study international organizations which are in news. NATO is in news. Okay, this question is with respect to NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. North Atlantic Treaty Organization is an organization which has been in news for quite long time. Okay, Ukraine, Russia war, our time mundu nunchi NATO is in news. So obviously you should have expected this question anamata. ఇందులో we have to answer what is the right answer with respect to this. Okay, he is asking about members. In NATO lo it's a multi-membered body. It is very difficult to remember each and every name, but you can see the question with respect to the members in NATO organization. In this easy, if at all you want to follow certain things, Sweden is the member. ఎందుకంటే they recently joined this. North Macedonia is also a member. Quite a time current affairs చూస్తున్నప్పుడు మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. And then Bulgaria and Croatia are also members. Of this. Okay. What are not the members of this is Austria and Serbia are not the members of this. Of this organization. So obviously 1, 2, 3, 4. What will be the right answer? Option B. Okay, only 4 is the right answer. Okay. Next. Question number 52. I told you international organizations. Another international organization he is talking about BIMSTEC. BIMSTEC is an organization which comprises of India and most of its neighboring members. Okay, he says that statement number 1, as on January 2025, we have 7 members, which is absolutely a correct statement. What are the 7 members? India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Thailand. These are the 7 countries which are members of the BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technological and Economic Cooperation. Okay, The second statement, it assumes, it appears to be true. It appears to be true. But the important thing here you have to remember is, this is, BIMSTEC is not formed according to Dhaka Declaration, but Bangkok Declaration. But based on Bangkok Declaration. You have to remember that. Bangkok Declaration. Okay. So this is a wrong statement. And we'll go and see the third statement. Okay. Third statement. Third statement tells about, what does third statement tell about? It is telling that Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand and Nepal are the founding members. Important thing you have to remember here is, this also appears to be a true. Idi kuda nijam anpistadi. But Nepal is not the founding member. Nepal is not the founding member of BIMSTEC. Hence, statement 3 is also wrong. Statement 3 is also wrong. See, the depth of the concept he has gone into. You have to understand the depth of the concept and the details he is asking you in your statements. And it says that BIMSTEC, the subsector of BIMSTEC, which is tourism. Tourism is a subsector of BIMSTEC. This is being led by India. This is being led by India, which is a correct statement. Which is a correct statement. So, statement 1 and statement 4 are correct. Okay, option C is the right answer. And again I am telling you, today we are solving the B set, set B. The questions here are from set B. Okay. And another thing, question number 53. Question number 53 talks about, it is not asking like usual questions, it is not asking you who is the recipient of it, or who actually receives this award, who are eligible, who are the people who are eligible for this award. He is asking the jury members of the award. What is that award? Who is the jury? That means who will decide that the person has to receive Gandhi Peace Prize. Gandhi Peace Prize recipient. Who selects the Gandhi Peace Prize? Who is the jury? Who is the committee that will select? Here he is asking about this. This is also a details which you know, or either you know or you don't know. So you have to remember here is, President is not the member. Okay, President is not the member of this jury, but all the other three, the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice of India and the leader of opposition, or the leader of the first opposition party, largest opposition party in the Lok Sabha will be the jury members. Obviously, the answer is 2, 3 and 4, option C. Option C. We are solving the question paper which is of set B. Set B. Okay. Again. Next we will move to question number 54. Question number 54 is something which is very important. The question number 55 is about AI Action Summit. Much talked about, very much in limelight, much talked about and much anticipated event for India. Okay. That was held in Gland Palais near Paris. Okay. Here he is asking you certain details about it. Here also he is asking you certain details about it. He says that this is co-chaired by India. In statement 1, this is co-chaired by India, which is true. And this is building on the previous summits he is asking. That means not having information about that particular event is not important. Going little bit into the history of that particular event or summit is important with respect to current affairs. That is what this year's question paper is emphasizing again. Okay. Advances made to Bletchley Park Summit held in 2023 and Seoul Summit held in 2024. If at all you don't have the knowledge about the previous summits that happened with respect to AI, artificial intelligence, you wouldn't be able to decide this particular first statement. But this first statement, which is true, this is a correct statement. Statement 1 is correct. Bletchley Park Summit and Seoul Summit, this are the basis for this particular summit which happened in Paris in the year, in the month February 2025. And remember, along with other countries, US and UK also signed declaration on inclusive and sustainable AI. This statement is precisely to confuse you. He says that they have actually signed it. But the truth is, the fact is that US and UK did not sign this particular agreement. They did not sign this particular agreement because they said that when all the countries were deciding on having a rule-based artificial intelligence, US and UK, they felt that there would be more regulation by the global community. We won't be able to explore or innovate much if at all there are so much of regulations, and they cited this reason and did not sign that this particular declaration with respect to the usage of artificial intelligence, with respect to inclusive and sustainable usage of artificial intelligence. So what is the correct answer here? Hence, option A, 1 only is the correct answer. Option A, 1 only is the correct answer. And then we'll again move to question number 56. Question number 56, guys, have a close look at it. Absolutely facts. Absolute fact. You either know this question or you don't know. And it's not just one thing he's asking about 4 factual, very factual details. And in fact, all the statements here are correct. All the statements here are correct. Okay, all the statements here are correct. International Year of Women Farmers is 2026. International Year of Sustainable and Resilient Tourism is 2027. International Year of Peace and Trust is 2025. And International Year of Asteroid Awareness and Planetary Defense is 2029. So all the 4 statements are correct. Here the answer is option D. Option D. Okay, we'll move further. So here is 57. Question number 57. Again an international organization which India is part of. Here he is asking you certain things. You either you must be very much aware of certain facts and certain details about this particular organization always. Okay, 16th BRICS summit was held under the chairship of Russia, which is held in Kazan. Okay, this is a correct statement. If you are following current affairs, you will easily know that. But the point here is, he is telling that Indonesia has become a full member of BRICS, which is a wrong statement. The new countries which joined BRICS recently are Ethiopia, Egypt, Iran, UAE and Saudi Arabia. The new 5 members are Ethiopia, Egypt, Iran, UAE and Saudi Arabia. These are the countries which were recently inducted into, and not Indonesia. Hence, statement 2 is wrong. Okay. Obviously, when you know that statement 2 is wrong, you can actually eliminate option B and option A. Let's see how it will go further. The theme of 16th BRICS summit was strengthening multiculturalism for just global development and security. He is asking about the theme, the host country and new members. Absolute current affairs, guys. Absolute current affairs. Okay. So statement 3 is also correct. Hence, option C will be the right answer. Option C. Again, I am telling you, we are solving a question paper of set B. Okay. After 57, we'll move into question number 59. See the depth and into the detail, how much of details he has gone into. He's asking you the scores of the match also. Every one of us know that the first Coco World Cup, was held in New Delhi, India. Hence, statement 1 is correct. He's telling that Indian men's team beat Nepal, which is correct. Indian women team also beat Nepal, which is also correct. He is not limiting there. He is asking you to go into the details. What are the details? What are the scores they have scored? And he has actually confused you here by giving certain mistaken data, because the Indian men's team, the scores of Indian men's team is 54-36. This is the score of men's team. Okay, and 78-40 is the score of women's team. Okay, so statement 2 will be wrong, statement 3 will be wrong. Hence, option A is the correct one. Option A, 1 only is the correct statement here. Okay, that is question number 59. We'll also go into question number 60. Question number 60, see, this is an Olympiad. He's asking about an Olympiad. Whenever you see an Olympiad happening with respect to chess, it is a team event represented by various players. You have to understand, in the finals, Gukesh Domaraju became the world's youngest winner by defeating Russian player. That is the statement he has given. But it is not the Russian player he has defeated, but he has defeated a Slovenian player. So there itself, the statement becomes wrong. The statement becomes wrong. And statement number 2, Abhimanyu Mishra, American chess player, is a record holder for becoming youngest grandmaster, which is a correct statement. Obviously, what is the right answer here? Option B, 2 only is the right answer. Option B, 2 only is the right answer. Okay, next we'll go further. Question number 70. Again a factual factual question. He's asking, some organization has enacted nature restoration law. Nature restoration law. What is that organization he's asking you? You either know this question or you don't know this question. Okay. Done. Okay, what is the answer? The answer is option A, the European Union. You have to be very much careful while studying current affairs. That is, he's asked one thing, he's asking you about international facts, especially with respect to the organizations this year, and he actually has gone into the details of that particular every topic of the current affairs. Okay, this is question number 70. And then we'll go for the last current affairs question number, one last current affairs question number 72. Question number 72. Okay, this question is a little bit ambiguous. Okay, a kind of a controversial question అనుకోవచ్చు. He's asking, this is also very much in news, international north-south transport corridor. Okay, this is a multimodal transport corridor, which is very much in news and very actively it has been in news for quite long time. Okay, here he's telling that this particular corridor, which is with respect to the international trade corridor for transport of goods and services on the international front. See, one thing, you can solve this using elimination procedure also and boil down to two options. This cannot be option B because the international north-south transport corridor itself is being created against or competing with China's Belt and Road Initiative. China's Belt and Road Initiative. Okay, INSTC and Belt and Road Initiative will be two competitors kind of thing. Okay, so you can eliminate option B. And simply you can eliminate option C also because we are talking about north-south, global north and south. But if India is connecting to southeast, it will be some kind of a south-south connection. So option C also can be eliminated. Here is the catch. Okay, here is the catch. The thing is, see, this is a multimodal transport corridor. That means you will have roadways, you will have waterways, that means through sea, rail, all these things will be there. So, the proposed international north-south transport corridor have Azerbaijan also in its route. Azerbaijan is also there in its route. But Iran is also the member here. Iran is also a member of the thing. It is telling that India to Central Asia to Europe. India to Central Asia to Europe. And option D tells that India to Europe through Azerbaijan. So if you closely observe this thing, option A will be a very apt or clarified or an option with a lot of clarity. See, here the purpose is connecting Europe. But in international north-south transport corridor, you obviously have a route passing through Central Asia. That means Azerbaijan also is part of this option. That is what I feel. If at all there is a conflict, there will be a conflict or a confusion or controversy between option A and option D. Either it will be option A or option D. But I feel that it is most of option A. Option A would be the more clarified and clear answer. But we don't know how the UPSC decides. We'll leave it to them. If at all, what is their take on this question? We'll see. If at all it is more controversial, they'll remove the question. Okay, that is what it is. But I feel that it is option A. Option D is also a partially correct option. Okay. So these are the questions with respect to current affairs. There are also other questions with respect to current affairs, which has more connection with the standard subjects. So that staff will be teaching you or explaining you those question numbers. We'll meet again in other classes. Take care and stay safe.